Hello, family. Hello, family. Hello, family. Today is Monday. It's a new week. Monday, the 29th of December 2025. 2 days until the year is out. Hey, I hope all your resolutions came to pass. All your dreams came to pass. I hope you've had a wonderful 2025, even though there were difficult moments at times. There were ups and downs. I hope yours was a pleasant one, a joyful one, a peaceful one. Anyway, how are you? See me, I still have my hair from last night. Hey, by the time we got home, it was after 11 o'clock. It was after 11 o'clock. And by the time we tried to fix something to eat, we ate at 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, my brother and the sister-in-law, they are happy. They enjoy some sunshine today. Someone is burning something around here, and the outside is so smoky, so smoky. Anyway, this life is a very mysterious life. Mysterious life. It's life. I'll tell you the story about when we were in Benin Republic, when I was in the boarding school years before. And then my sisters, my two younger sisters, joined me as well as other children from the embassy personnel. They all joined later on. But at this time, we were living with my uncle in Cotonou. The boarding school was in Porto Novo, another town. And then I think it's the administrative capital, Cotonou. So we were living with my uncle then. So, and we were doing homeschooling. Yeah, we were doing homeschooling. I don't know why, but we were doing homeschooling when we were living with him. So it was summer holidays, and then my parents had already gone to the UK. They were living in London. So because it was summer holiday, we were due to join them, go and join them. And then we were very excited, looking forward to joining my mom and my dad and some of my siblings. Now, my dad, when he was in Lagos, was working with some guy, because my dad stayed in Lagos for a very long time. I think he worked there for, about 11 years. My dad was in Lagos. I think something like that, like about 11 years he worked for our national airline. And he had people in the office that he could ask to do him favors and all that. So he asked one of the workers to come and pick us up. He was coming with a driver. And when we were in Lagos in those days, people were traveling around in a camper van, VW. I don't know what it's called really, but it's a van. That used to be a people carrier. We were traveling, big families would travel in those vehicle, VW. But a lot of people are using them for camper vans nowadays. So the guy came because we were expecting him. We had packed our things and then we were waiting for him to come. He came with a driver, and then I think he came with another person, if I'm not mistaken, from the office, right? The driver came, and to pick us up, the ambassador said, no, they are not going. We were like, what is this? What is this? We're excited to go to London to be reunited with our parents. And the ambassador was saying, they are not going. They will go next week. I'll take them myself. I'll take them to Lagos myself. Because in those days, we were doing road trips, weren't we? So the ambassador said, I will take them myself so they can get their flight to go to London. But we're not happy. We're not happy at all. We're like, what is this, uncle? What is it? What is it, uncle? What is it? Why? Why are you saying that this man came to pick us up and you're saying that we cannot go with him? Why? Hey. Grudgingly, we just stayed. The very next day, we were there. The ambassador had gone to work. I think he came back. And he said, do you know what? you know what? The car was in an accident. The van was in an accident, a serious accident. It was burnt out. And there was no surviving people inside the van. And the man had picked up some lady on the road. I think maybe she was getting a lift to Lagos. So there was this lady, the guy from my dad's office, the driver, and another guy as well. There were about 3 people who came from my dad's office, and then they picked up this lady. They were traveling to Lagos, back to Lagos, without us inside the car. And the accident actually happened in Benin Republic, not in Lagos, or in Benin Republic. And we were like, what happened? Because a week after that, like what the ambassadors promised us, he took us to Lagos, and as we were driving past, we saw the van burnt out. So I always wonder, what did he see or what did he know to stop us from going? You see, this life, sometimes we're trying to do something, it doesn't work out that way. We're in a relationship, it doesn't work out that way. It doesn't work out. We do some kind of business, it doesn't work out. We will have some kind of plans, it doesn't work out. And we don't know why. Sometimes God is protecting us from something. But in our own understanding, human understanding, we begrudge. Why? We are going to meet our parents and be reunited. What is wrong? What is it? We'll be talking and complaining. But we forget that God has a whole map. A whole map. You can see from A to Z. Like you are seeing over a map. A to Z. We can only see from A to B because our own understanding and intelligence is limited, even though we think we are so smart, we are so clever. But God says he uses foolish things to confound the wise people, the ones that think they are wiser. This is how we escape, myself and my younger sisters, we escape death by burning. It's a shame that I had never had the opportunity to ask him. You know, I did tell my aunt, I said, I wish he was still here. I would have asked him, what made him stop us from traveling when we're supposed to travel? This life, you have to be very, very close to God. Hold him. Let the Holy Spirit direct you, direct your path. The Spirit of God has to be in us. And for the Spirit of God to dwell in us, our hearts have got to remain pure so that we can hear clearly the instructions. We were still children, but the ambassador, I don't know. He just knew that something was not right. Bless him. Very kind man. Very peaceful. Man of very few words. His Excellency. Oh, very few words. This is how we escape death. And people think we just carry on with our lives. Anyhow, we must put our plans in God's hands. May his will be done in our lives. That's all that matters. The rest we can plan as much as we want. If it's not in his plan, we are planning for no reason. Let he that has ears to hear. Hear. There is no life outside of God.